We're going to do something that sounds really fancy. We're going to see how the sum of the variances of two variables compares to the variance of the sum of two variables. Okay, what does that really mean? Well, what we're really going to do is we are going to learn some things about spreadsheets we maybe didn't know before. So the first thing I want you to learn is that you can come up with random numbers between whatever two values you want. And so rand between is the first. So it comes up with a 52. So let's experiment with 10 of these to start with. And pretend that we're working with a second variable b, and we want 10 random variables for b. Variable A and variable B, as you can tell with the way we constructed them, are completely independent. They are completely random. We are going to calculate the population variance for variable A. So assuming this is the entire population, we are going to use the var p, var.p, and we are going to highlight the range of variables we want to calculate the variance for. Okay, so there's the variance for this population. If you recall before, variance was sort of tricky to calculate. Okay, now we're going to get the variance of that population using the miracle of copy over. Okay, so just by dragging that, I was able to calculate the variance of that column. And what we are going to do is we are going to calculate the sum of the variances here. I am going to do it using the sum command. So you type in sum and you can highlight the range you want. You can just add them if you like. So there we go. There's the sum of the variances. Now, here is the second part of what we're doing, the variance of the sum. So we are going to do variable A plus variable B. Okay. Now, variable A is in B4, so B4 plus C4. So 23 and 30, I add them together, I get variable A plus variable B. So there's the sum of two variables, and I am going to calculate the population variance of variable A plus variable B. Okay. So what we want to do, so this is the variance of a sum. So this is for 10 variables. You'll notice that the sum of the variances is 1368 for this particular batch of random numbers. And the variance of the sum is 1000. I want you to do the same thing, but not with just 10 of these. I want you to do it with 100 of them, and because it's a spreadsheet, this should be fairly easy to do. Then I want you to compare the sum of the variances of two variables to the variance of the difference of two variables. In other words, you will also be doing variable A minus variable B. So save your spreadsheet and write me a little summary. How do those two things compare?